Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio, and we're back for another episode of the Collage Weekly Assignment by Margarete Miller, and we are on week 43. Can you believe it? This year has gone by so quickly. So, for those of you that are not familiar, Margarete Miller, who is known as mellowmiller on Etsy, has a collage weekly assignment challenge where she gives you prompts to make a collage for each week, and she has a planner available that you can purchase that has all the prompts in it, or you can purchase the prompts like I did here, or you can purchase a downloadable version that you can print out and bind together to make your own book. I have done just the prompts, and I am using just regular mixed media paper. There's nothing special about it. And I had originally started this year in a book, but my book ran out. And so these are pages that I have cut that I can use to finish up the year. And then at the end of the year, I will put all of mine into an album so that they're all together. I have videos for all the previous weeks that you can find in a playlist on my channel. And I did the year before as well, but I did not do videos of those. And so my videos are just for the current year. So let's get started and see what the prompts are this week and see what we can come up with. The first thing is something from a calendar, and so I have this little Tim Holtz ephemera piece that is a calendar, a border or a frame. I have this little frame that I die cut out of a piece of faux coffee dyed paper, and I believe this was a Spellbinders die, if I'm not mistaken. Brown paper or a paper bag piece. I'm going to use this piece right here, which is just a digital on brown paper. So that's what I'm going to use for that one. A symbol of heraldry. I have a couple of things. I have a crown, and this is from the Antiquarian sticker book. I have this little washi sticker that is kind of, you know, a mythological creature that you see a lot of times in the flags and things like that for royalty. I have some tartan plaid, which, you know, each represents a family or whatever. And then I have this lady who I think looks very like she's a princess or some sort of royalty. So I'm going to put her in there. And then we have a place, and I have a little map piece of Scotland. And then, for my handwriting, which is the bonus, I've taken this handwritten envelope, which also has Montpellier stamped on it, which is also a place. And then also for my handwriting, I took this little envelope, which has a wax seal, which we know, you know, each family or royal family have their own wax seal, and I hand wrote the number 43 for this week. So I think we have everything covered. Now let's see if we can bring it together in some sort of a collage. I'm going to use the brown paper for my background, and also the plaid, something like this. So we'll get those down first. Hope everybody is having an excellent day. We here are just trying to stay warm because we are in that little belt of coldness that it's taken about half of the country. And it's so strange because if you look at the West Coast, you know, they're having the hottest temperatures this time of year, and we're having the coldest, so, which is totally the opposite of what should be happening. But, you know, in these days and all these weird, funky things going on, I don't guess it should be any different as far as the weather's concerned. All right, so there's our brown paper, and this also has handwriting on it, so that kind of fulfills one of the prompts as well. And then we'll put this plaid down, and then we'll decide where we're going to put everything else. Just get the background here in place. If you hear the lawnmower running, my husband is out chopping up leaves. He wanted to get one more good cut in because we have big trees in our yard and there's leaves everywhere, and so he wanted to get those mulched up one more time. So he is out there just mowing away, which I don't know how much mowing he's doing. He's chopping leaves. All right, so we obviously want her to be kind of the focal point with the frame around her. So we're going to put her kind of here. Do I want this side or this side? I want this side. Kind of put the frame around her like that. Okay, and then we have our little envelope. We may put it over here to kind of break up the plaid a little bit. Maybe something like that. And then, actually, I may move. I'm thinking I want Scotland up here. Go down a little bit more to get it all on there. Scotland. Maybe we'll adjust that over that way just a tad. And then we have to get our calendar in there. So we may bring this down, but then I'm going to have a gap there, and I'm not going to like that. And then I want to put him, I think, kind of here. And then the crown here. And then our envelope, I thought could go down here. All right, so let's bring this up a little bit so there's not a gap there. Cooperate. Like to get that. I may cut some of that Scotland off. just so I can get that weird little shape going. Something like that, I think. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. Okay, so I'm going to glue down Scotland first. And I put glue all the way up to the top, knowing I'm going to cut that off. Such a goofball. Right there. Okay, and then let's take these up and do these two. I'm going to do it from the top to bottom method here, so I don't have to move them. Okay, I'm going to put our princess. Let's see, might want to put this in place first. And this came in a Corcray monthly subscription box, and it was, the box I think was like Greek mythology or something like that, but I just thought it looked like, you know, one of the things that you often see on maybe a knight's flag, or, you know, a flag from a castle. So that's why I picked that. Plus I thought the colors went well with everything else. So, and I'm going to ink it just a little bit so it kind of blends in more to the background. Okay, now we'll put her down. I guess I better trim this off before it sticks to my paper. There we go. And this is out of I found an address book at the thrift store, and it's called Women in White, and it's the pictures are beautiful in it. It's like all kinds of pictures of portraits of women that are in the metropolitan Museum of Art. And I always forget I have it. But it's got some really pretty pictures in it. And they're a good size because it is in just a little address book. So they're a good size to use in journaling. And there's my frame. Okay, and then our crown is going to go here, somewhere in that vicinity. And I put this down on book page because I wanted to, of course, you know, it's out of the sticker book and it was a sticker, but I wanted to trim the edges, you know, the little frame that is was on it, and so I put it down on just a book page so that I could cut it out with my X-Acto knife and it wouldn't have that frame. Alright, and then last but not least is our little envelope that I'm going to stick right there. Our little royal seal on it and our handwritten number 43. And ta-da! Alright, so let's ink around the edges. I think I'm going to use Vintage Photo. Give it a really good ink. Oops, I missed a corner there. That's shocking for me to miss a corner when I meant. You can see it's rolling up where I've glued everything down, but by the time I put it in my little folder that I have all these in, it'll flatten back out and we'll be good to go. Some little edges I may have missed there. All right, so that one came together pretty quick, and it was actually came together pretty quick for me finding stuff. You know, once I found the picture of the woman in my book, it all kind of went from there, and I was able to pull things together fairly quickly because I knew that big old crown was in the sticker book and the colors were perfect. And so you know, the plaid was sitting here where I've been working on Christmas stuff, and so yeah, it came together pretty quickly this week. And I thought the items, even though they seem kind of weird, I thought they went together pretty good. So yeah, this one was an easy one, guys. So that's it, week 43. And I will be back, I guess, on Thursday for I Saw It on Pinterest. Until then, everybody stay healthy and stay safe, and we'll see you on Thursday. Bye.